Yo, did y'all witness great, bro? I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's real. It's gonna be a process. We already know this, but y'all think it's a game we witnessed tonight, man. The Lakers at its finest. You see these guys on the court, they giving it up, man. They do not quit. And the thing I love about it tonight, LeBron wasn't even really the hero. We got to talk about it, man. This is the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Salute again to the NBA community. Y'all already know what we here for, man. Tonight, we got to talk about the Lakers and the Dallas Mavericks. It went down tonight, man. Kyrie and LeBron faced each other tonight. I've been actually waiting for this matchup for a minute, especially since the trade of Kyrie back to the West, well, over the Western Conference for the first time. We had a healthy AD for the most part. We had LeBron on the court. So I was ready to rock, man, watching this game in the first half. This game definitely was a tale of two stories. But did y'all peep Mark Cuban's face? Boy, the Dallas Mavericks blew a 27-point lead tonight, y'all. 27 to the Lakers, the team that's not known to have no shooters. And Vanderbilt was really the hero. We're going to get into him in a minute. But I'm looking at Mark Cuban's face and I'm like, boy, oh boy, is this karma or what? You talk about live with regrets. When the Dallas Mavericks had signed Kyrie Irving, I thought it was laughable. Everybody was excited about the possible chemistry between Luka and Kyrie. And I was like, bro, are we missing the bus? Mark Cuban was one of those guys that had a lot to say about Kyrie Irving, kind of sort of in a negative way when the whole documentary link came and happened with the whole anti-Semitic thing happened. Y'all remember? Mark Cuban is Jewish. Y'all forgot? If you would have asked Mark Cuban around that time, would he have put Kyrie Irving on his roster? No way in the world. And Mark Cuban is definitely a rebel. I'll give you that. He moves to the beat of his own drum. I'll give him that much respect. But if you would have asked him when he had negative things to say, I mean, I've seen Mark Cuban in interviews on hip hop platforms talk about Kyrie Irving, talk about Kanye West. If you would have asked him if he would have put Kyrie in a Dallas Mavericks uniform, he would have laughed at you. No way in the world. But because it fits the agenda now, because Luka needs help so bad, the narrative have changed. I think people forgot about that. And then when you look at what he has now paid for, Kyrie and Luka together on the basketball court is like what? 1-3 so far? Dallas has played better with one of those guys not even on the court. I think they undefeated when Luka's not playing and Kyrie's on the court. These guys both together are now 1-3. Amazing. LeBron with the big chase down block versus Kyrie tonight. I mean, it was beautiful, bro. It was a beautiful thing. We watched AD get in his bag tonight. But the hero of tonight was the new addition to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I see everybody praising Rob Pelinka, talking about how much of a genius he is. But Jared Vanderbilt, he got it popping. He really set the tone for the Lakers tonight. 15 points, 17 rebounds, including 8 offensive boards. 3 steals in the third quarter alone. He helped cut that deficit to single digits. And that's why I say, man, in the NBA, no lead really is safe. when you think about it, look how many 19-point leads and 20-something point leads, just double-digit point leads that, always seem to evaporate in the third and the fourth quarter nowadays in comparison to back in the days in the 90s when you were only maybe scoring or averaging 90 points a game. I mean, you look at what Vanderbilt did on both ends of the court. He held Luka Doncic tonight to 2 for 7 shooting from the field as his primary defender. Like, I'm not going to say he had Luka on lock, but when he guarded Luka out of the 7 attempts, Luka was only able to get 2 baskets. He forced the game-winning turnover tonight. He did his job in 26 minutes. 27 minutes. Jared Vanderbilt definitely did his thing. But Mark Cuban, bro, I know he is sick to his stomach. Salute to my dogs in the Basement Sports Podcast, man. Salute to my guys in the building, man. Just giving my thoughts and opinions about the Lakers in this big comeback win tonight. The Lakers are now a half a game out of the actual play-in tournament. So I'm definitely excited about that shit. You already know. But Mark Cuban, he gotta be sick. And it's just the irony. And to me, it's karma. I don't care. I love it for so many different reasons. Number one, because I'm a Lakers fan. So the more the Mavericks lose and the more the Lakers can gain some ground, that helps me out. The Mavericks are trying to hold on to that 6 seed. They might fall into the play-in tournament if they don't get this thing together. And for them to be 1-3 with Luka and Kyrie, yeah, I'm really digging that. Kyrie struggled in the second half. We can't even we can't give Kyrie a complete pass. In the second half, he was 3 for 12 from the field, 1 of 8 from the 3-point line. He only had 1 assist. So he really wasn't engaged at all in that second half. I don't know if that was on purpose or what. Because I didn't see these guys really try to go to Kyrie when the game was really close at the end. Kyrie is the type of guy that's going to shoot the basketball. He got that Kobe mentality. If he's off, he's still going to push it to the limit. You see, he was 1 for 8 from the 3-point line in the second half. He was going to keep shooting. But I feel like a little bit his teammates, they wasn't jacking giving Kyrie that shot. Everybody know this is Luka's team. Luka, it was some tough shots, but they just couldn't get it done. I don't know if Kyrie's attitude kicked into play. I feel like he's a rental anyway. I don't feel like Kyrie and Luka, this is going to be some type of long-term relationship. So Mark Cuban, bro. I mean, we still got some basketball left, but this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good at all. This was a big, big win for the Lakers. This was a huge loss for the Dallas Mavericks, but I'm definitely impressed with the Lakers being able to get such a big time win, and then to have the newer acquisition, play such an impactful role, man. Jared Vanderbilt did his thing. He was brought into this team for really a defensive presence, I believe. But look what he did on both ends of the court today. I was definitely impressed. So now the Lakers are what? Only a half a game out of the play-in? You look at Anthony Davis. I know I've been hard and tough on Anthony Davis all season. I've been campaigning for them to get rid of AD. You know what I mean? Like I've been saying, availability is the best ability to have in sports. But Anthony Davis, when he's on the court, he played big tonight. He played big. I just love to see it, man. He played with emotion. Even on the bench when guys were getting things done on the court, you see LeBron was beast mode in the paint. Anthony Davis, it really got him going. So tonight was a good night for the purple and gold. I'm not even going to lie. I'm real excited because it didn't start off good. It didn't start off good at all. According to reports, teams this season were 0 and 138 when trailing by 27 points or more. So 138 times this year, teams were down by 27 points or more, and they lost all those games until tonight. So the Lakers were the first team to get that done. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. When you look at most points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per games in this actual season, combined, LeBron is second, right behind Giannis. He's only a 10th behind Giannis at 47.8. But yeah, man, getting back to, Mark Cuban and him living with this regret of Kyrie Irving, boy, you're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with it because you was the ones that had something to slick to say about Kyrie. So the irony that this Jewish man is now signing Kyrie Irving's checks, I found laughable. And now that they not even winning, nah. The first game you watch Luka and Kyrie, they didn't even get a shot off. It was a close game, remember? They couldn't even get a shot off because they was, deferring to each other. Luka recognized this his team. I think he was just trying to, get his new teammate involved. And I respect that. And Kyrie at that point wanted to respect the fact that this was Luka's team. But now, I mean, what? When you got Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic on the floor, they played together 4 games. They've lost 3 of them. Their only win came against the San Antonio Spurs, who just lost 16 games in a row. The San Antonio Spurs under Greg Popovich have now lost 16 straight. That's the only team that Kyrie and Luka have beaten. And don't talk to me to death about it's only February. We definitely got some basketball to go, but we're talking about chemistry. We're talking about personalities. We're talking about identity. And then look at the supporting cast for Dallas. I'm not gonna lie. What you call him hit some big shots. What's his name? Holiday, Jay Holiday. He hit some big time shots. Shout out to him. Christian Woods played pretty big. Tim Hardaway and Bullock. LeBron was abusing these guys, bro. And LeBron got hurt. He said he felt something pop. So we got to kind of be on the lookout about the health of this man because, they supposed to be playing at Memphis. Ja Morant, the Lakers got Memphis Tuesday night at Memphis, I believe. So hopefully LeBron can, get it together and be right. But he said he felt something pop or he heard something pop when he went down earlier in this game. So, of course, I know they're going to have some type of evaluation. Hopefully LeBron can make it Tuesday night. But again, man, just to see the Lakers make this thing happen and it's not being forced by LeBron or Anthony Davis. One of the biggest things that the Lakers have always been complaining about, I know I have been, is just the supporting cast, the roles, people doing their job. And you got a guy like Vanderbilt, they come in, did his thing. I wonder how I would have played if D'Angelo Russell was in uniform. You know what I'm saying? I was a little bit upset not to see D'Angelo, but man, another big win for the Lakers. LeBron with the big chase down on Kyrie. LeBron was doing this thing, man. Y'all already know the vibes when it comes to LBJ, man. This is nothing new. Nothing new at all, bro. So we getting closer and closer. I'm not counting Dallas out, not by a long shot, but what we've witnessed is God give you cause to pause because that team was not trying to get Kyrie involved in the last minute or two of this close game. And he wasn't making baskets. But do you still go to Kyrie at the end of the day? This is Luka's team, but you brought Kyrie over here for a reason, but he just wasn't getting it done. And Kyrie was going to keep pushing it. Make or miss, Kyrie was going to keep pushing it. And it just looked like the Mavericks was like, no, we just going to go in our direction that we used to and see how this play out. And I'm good with that for Dallas, but how is Kyrie Irving going to take that? If Kyrie Irving mindset already is that he's a rental and he was going to be leaving Dallas anyway, and then he sees that they're not even going to go to him or even consider going to him, not so much Luka passing him the ball at the end, but nobody else seemed to be focused on getting Kyrie ingratiated in that offense in the last 60, 90 seconds, including the coach. So, I don't know. Maybe they can get that together, but Kyrie is emotional. Kyrie don't forget anything. But, I don't know, bro. But just the Lakers winning, I'm happy. Salute to my dogs. BA, salute. You see my guys, man. You see them Lakers tonight? Y'all better have some respect, man. It's the king, man. I don't know what else to say about LeBron, bro. Hopefully they can keep this up. I mean, I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but when we talk about the actual standings, it's not impossible that the Lakers could make the actual playoffs. Forget the play-in tournament. We could see these roles reverse. If Luka and Kyrie don't get together sooner than later, they're going to fall into the play-in tournament. They came into this game with the 6th seed right outside of the play-in tournament. So if they don't get this together, they're going to lose some more games within these next 20-something games. The Lakers, they're only 2.5 games out of the 6th seed. If LeBron plays Tuesday, at Memphis and the Lakers beat the Grizzlies, you have to be taking the Lakers serious as far as being one of the top 6 teams before it's said and done with. Look what they just did to Golden State. You saw Steph Curry face. You saw Steph Curry face the other night. Look at Mark Cuban face. It's real. It is real. And he got to be sick to his stomach seeing Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic together, and they are now 1-3 playing together. Their only win was against the San Antonio Spurs. Kyrie came up very short in the second half. And then when it really, really counted, it seemed like they didn't even want him involved. They better get it together. The Western Conference is very close. We got 22, 21 games left for the most part for most teams in the Western Conference. So, there's definitely some basketball to play, but you can't be playing around. You better get some wins. That's the only thing about making trades and adjustments during All-Star break, trade deadline, depending on how it play out. Usually you looking to just add on to a core that you feel like could actually be a threat going into April or May, stuff like that. When you make like team roster changing, playbook making, changing, decisions mid-season, chemistry and people's attitudes and roles play such a major part in the success. And I don't know if Luka and Kyrie is going to be able to get this thing done in the amount of games that they got. And to be honest, I hope they don't. Because the worse that they get, if the Lakers can get on a little streak, that's what we need. Larry said, I think Mark was gambling because he knew he needed more than just Kyrie to compete for a title. I mean, from a basketball standpoint, he made the absolute right move because Luka needed some help. Luka's not winning anything as far as hardware, as far as like a Larry O'Brien trophy, not in this era of basketball without help. He did make it to the Western Conference Finals last season with Jalen Brunson, but Jalen's gone. Jalen over New York balling out. Luka has been in the MVP conversation all season, but it was apparent that if he was going to actually make some noise, in the next couple seasons, he was going to need a teammate. And when Kyrie Irving became available, I thought it was just a pretty much done deal that Kyrie would be in LA, linking up with LeBron. So when Mark Cuban signed Kyrie, I was like, okay, that makes perfect sense as far as the help for Luka, even though they are two ball dominated, guys. Kyrie can play off the ball. You are sacrificing defense with Kyrie and Luka, but Luka needed help. So by default, that was good. And I felt like Kyrie is a better player than Jalen. So that would help a little bit. But then I just thought about, again, history. How Mark Cuban was dissing Kyrie Irving when this whole anti-Semitic thing came out. Ain't no way in hell he would have put Kyrie Irving in his uniform back then. But because Luka needed the help now, because of the agenda, he'll sign Kyrie checks now. So I find that funny. I'm gonna keep it a buck. We got my brother BA in the building. BA, I apologize, bro. I'm not even paying attention, fam. I didn't even see you in the building. Appreciate you.
Hey, salute, man. It's all good. I know that you're on a high right now because the Lakers are they looking good right now. I know
My
you're on a
God.
high right now.
My God. My God. Man, did
They
you
do
see the
look
game at
good.
all? Did you see anything? Did you see the
Oh
game?
yeah, man. I'm on top of all of this, man. Yeah, I seen the complete game. It's crazy because I had fell asleep. They were down by 20. They were up. Well, Dallas was up by 27 in the second quarter. And I had fell asleep. I woke up in the middle of the third, and I see what's the guy's name? She's
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Vanderbilt in that third quarter, the way he just locked down on defense, and the Lakers were looking like they were still looking a little shaky. Vanderbilt totally turned that game around defensively.
He had
Yeah,
and he held Luka to 2 for 7 shooting. When he had to guard Luka, Luka was only
yeah.
2 of 7 from the field. He definitely did his things on both ends of
And,
the court. He was the unsung hero.
and Anthony Davis, I don't know, like to me, him and Kyrie are two of the same to me. Meaning when they're engaged, they are monsters.
You
And
like
he
the way
was a
Anthony Davis looked
monster.
tonight?
Man, he does this when he wants, when he feels like playing. It's like I don't know if he takes games off or what. I don't know what he be doing. But today he was engaged. He was like, "Give me the ball." Today was one of those "give me the ball" days. The last few games he hasn't been like "give me the ball." He just been just running up and down, going through the motions. But
Right.
not today.
Yeah, man. Those guys, it was definitely a tale of two different games. Looking at how the first half was, being down by 27. The Lakers ain't known to have no shooters to be able to come back from those types of deficits.
This this is what I like about the Lakers specifically. They were deficient in two areas. They were deficient defensively, and they were deficient shooting a long ball. Now, now you have that. You have your 3 and D. You have your 3 and D now. And this, like, I hate how they started, like how they got to climb out of this hole. But if you look at the Western Conference standings, I mean, I think from the fourth spot, they're only 4 games out of fourth place.
That's what I was just saying before you had came in. BA, I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to ask you next. Dallas came into this game with the 6th seed, with the last seed for the playoff spot. But
Yes.
the Lakers were only 2.5 games back of Dallas. They now only a half game out of the play-in. Like realistically, I was saying if Luka and Kyrie don't get this thing together, we could see Dallas losing more games within these next 2 weeks, forcing them in the play-in tournament. And if the Lakers can pick up traction, it'll be like a swap. We could actually see the Lakers in the top 6.
Yeah, that's a fact. Well, uh, going back to Dallas, Dallas is going to be fine. I think with Dallas, they haven't learned how to play with each other. They've only played, I want to say, what, 8 games, 7 games, with him, and four. He's only played. This was his fourth game with Luca.
And they won in
Um,
3.
yeah, so yeah, and they're 1 and 3. I think with them specifically, it's down the stretch. What I'm noticing about Kyrie is getting back just like Anthony Davis. Similar to Anthony Davis, what I was just talking about is today, this game, even in the first half, he didn't seem engaged. He was just going through the motions today. And if that continues to happen, yeah, it's going to get yeah, they're gonna lose him and he's gonna go wherever he's gonna go in the off season.
What do you think about Mark Cuban? Like how he's feeling right now. You looked at his face earlier today when you look at the second half play of Kyrie, when you look at the deficit that the team blew. What do you think Mark Cuban is thinking right now?
I think he's upset, but I think that he's not we're not gonna really see, like, of course he wants to win. He wanted to win that game. But I think he's more looking towards how, because they're going to make it to the playoffs, I believe, or the play in. They're going to be in the play in or the playoffs. I totally I think that, and I'm sure most real basketball analysis know this. So I'm thinking he's looking more. We're not going to really see him specifically go crazy until like the last, so we know where they are with the last like 5 games or so of the season. The the last 5 to 8 games, that's when we're gonna really see his true emotions. At this point, he's cruising, and I'm sure he's thinking, we gotta establish Kyrie. We have to establish Kyrie. And I think that's the issue at this moment currently.
Would that be considered a failure though if these guys wind up in the play-in tournament? Because if they was a playoff team before Kyrie came, then they get Kyrie and they wind up in the play-in tournament. Isn't that look like as a failure?
Nah, not I don't the reason why I don't think it's a failure is because people don't, like, even with Kyrie, a lot the people are really not expecting a lot from them, because we all know that they need one more piece to probably make it to be a really great team. People are looking at them like last season they made it. I heard you say with Jalen Brunson they made it to the Western Conference Finals, which they did. People didn't expect them to do that, right? I'm thinking the same thing this year. I don't think people are really looking much into them even going very deep into the playoffs this season. So if they make it to the play, and I don't think it's a disappointment. What will be a disappointment though is you go into next season without a Kyrie, and it's back to just being Luca. That will be more of the disappointment than them possibly making it to the play-in and losing, or making it to the first round of the playoffs and getting kicked out, because that's pretty much what it's looking like it's going to be.
I'm feeling like Kyrie Irving is a rental. And
Thanks.
I know you're going to check me on this because of course this game is played and won by big three super teams and dynamic duos, stuff like that. But something in me leads me to believe that if Luka Doncic is ever going to win a championship, he's going to have to do it by himself. I'm wording that wrong, but it's just like he's one of those rare guys that I feel like he's just going to need role players and he's going to be able to do the unthinkable. Kind of similar to what Giannis did, but Giannis did have an all-star. It when
And
if Luka got another big name on his team, I don't really think that suits well for his potential. I think he could be on some Superman type of vibe if he got the right people around him.
man, somebody called the bosses
I don't
seven. I
know,
don't know
man.
what. I don't know what you've been smoking on, sir. You know dang well, Luca. The only way Luca he could never win by himself. He could never but like the Luca. He reminds me of young LeBron. When LeBron was in Cleveland the first time, that's exactly what he reminds me of.
But LeBron
Meaning,
took the team to the finals in his first 4 5 years.
I mean, Luca within his first 4 years, he took his team to the Western Conference Finals.
It's not
But
enough though, right?
it's definitely not. But what I mean as in comparison is super ball dominant. I need the ball every single possession to bring it up, to do this and to do that. And when LeBron actually left and actually teamed up with somebody with another actual superstar per se, or another all-star per se, he learned how to play with them and he became successful. And I believe that that's what Luka's going to have to do. If Luka's going to be successful in this league, from a team standpoint, he's going to have to learn how to play with another superstar or all-star. And if he never learns that, he's going to be He's gonna be in that I never won. I might win a few MVPs or one MVP, but I'm never gonna win a championship. He's gonna be up there with Karl Malone now.
So what type of player from a star or a superstar caliber can Luca play with? Like what? Because you're saying he's going to need to make adjustments, but what type of player do you feel like that's a star or superstar that could actually fit the bill?
Luca needs a four. He needs a four or a five. He needs like a Sabonis, a Anthony Davis. I'm trying to think of any other like he needs a
A big
four
man.
that's
He needs a
he
big
needs a
man.
big man that's super crazy. He needs a big man
Really?
that's good. If he gets one of those with his role players that can hit the three and play defense, he's going to be scary. And they're looking at the young dude. What's the young big man that they got now? From
Christian
Houston.
Woods?
They looking at Christian Woods, but Christian Woods is not him. He's not him at all. At least not yet.
Yeah,
But
he's
he
not
needs
going to be
one of
that good.
those, and
Yeah,
that's what they expected Porzingis to be. But we all know, no disrespect to Porzingis, but he wasn't him.
that's a
So
fact,
he
bro.
need. I believe he get one of those. That's all he needs is a big man that can shoot and run the floor and play D. He get one of those. I'm talking about like all-star level though. All-star, all NBA level. He get one of those. He don't even need nobody else in the backcourt that's gonna go super crazy. He gonna need somebody that's gonna hit shots, of course, and play defense. But he get one of those, he'll be all right. I think he has a shot at winning.
Nikola Jokic. Does that make sense?
Oh,
Is that
yo,
one?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Let him get a Nikola. Let him get a Jokic on his squad. If Jokic and him play together, bro, that's scary, bro.
I swore I had this conversation a couple months ago because there was an image that came up with Luca and
Yes, I seen
Nikola
that
together.
episode. I
Yeah,
see
but
that
in the
episode.
in the Dallas, I mean in the Denver uniform.
Denver uniform, yes,
So you like that?
bro. If both of them get together, bro, this is what the thing that's gonna make them super dope is they're going to make each other better, and they're gonna make their team better together, and that's scary, bro. That's scary. You put both of them two guys on the same team with each other, but he needs something like that in order. He doesn't. He really doesn't need another back. Like get him a like he can like you can put him with the JV team and he gonna lead his JV team to the playoffs because he's that good. You could put him with the D League team. He's gonna lead the D League team to the playoffs or to the play in. He can do that
Mm.
every year in his sleep, but he gonna wear himself down within the next 5 to 6 years. He's gonna wear down. He's gonna slow down if he has to do that. But if he got another, like I said, another big man, whew, and all he got to do is go run to another spot after the offense goes through him, of course. After he get the ball up, go somewhere else and run around. He gonna be all right. But another guard like him and Kyrie, they don't even know who's gonna take the last shot at the end of the game. They don't
Yep.
know nothing. Like them
Yep.
boys they playing hot potato.
When they count the most, they playing hot potato,
Exactly.
bro.
In the fourth
Dang,
quarter.
in the fourth
Did
quarter.
you see him? Did you see him today though? Like Kyrie was like, all right, I want the
Bro,
ball. Then he's like,
they
oh,
didn't
let me
even
pass
want
it.
to give him. They didn't in that last 90 seconds, bro. It just seemed like they didn't want nothing to do with Kyrie Irving because he was already 1 of 8 from the 3-point line in the second half. Like he was just gonna keep shooting it.
Bro, Kyrie, the reason why they didn't give Kyrie the ball down the stretch as much, well, within the last like minute and a half for real, was because he was not engaged this whole game. He was not engaged. I don't know what was going like it was something going on with him today. Today it was something going on. I don't know if it's his personal life. I don't know if he low key probably beefing with. He had a argument with Cuban with Mark Cuban or what. But he looked out of order today. I don't know if you noticed that, but same in Brooklyn when he was in Brooklyn. You will see him go off for 50. You see him go off for like 30 something and 10, and then the next two games he's just chilling like he's like he beefing with somebody or he got an attitude. And that's how it was today. I don't know if you noticed.
I wonder what's gonna make this guy happy, BA. You know, like I wonder what does this guy really want?
Bruh. What Kyrie this is what Kyrie was. He wants full reign of an organization. That's what he was. He
That's what
wants-
it seems to me, right? But
yes.
he had that in Boston and he just fumbled the ball outside of his injury. He fumbled the ball. He doesn't even have the patience to play that type of role. He was so quick to leave LeBron James. And then when he went to Boston, one of the first things he did was talk about how he appreciate LeBron because how hard it is to do this, that, and the third. Like he felt the fire, being put in that role. So I don't know what's up with him, bro.
He will this is so
If he go to the Lakers, he ain't gonna be. That's not gonna be his team. So like, why would he go to the
yeah.
Lakers if that's his agenda?
Kyrie right now, like I said, I don't know. Like he's a wild card, but it looks like he wants to be that guy. And I hate to say it, if he shouldn't have left LeBron. He shouldn't have left LeBron.
King
They
James
probably
made him
would have.
pay today. You see that chase down block today, man. King
Oh yeah,
James made him
yeah,
pay today. You see it on
yeah.
the
Hey,
screen.
I
Yeah,
low key, I think they was working with each other, man. I think they was working with you. I think he hit up LeBron. Was like,
set
yo,
him up.
when I play y'all, I'm not gonna go that crazy. I want to join y'all next year.
Yeah, man. Tonight, and that's why I titled this video, man, "Living with Regrets." You can see Kyrie really regrets not playing with LeBron or leaving LeBron. And the look on Mark Cuban's face this evening was just priceless, bro. It just looked like he
Bro,
just don't understand. The only team Luka and Kyrie won against was the San Antonio Spurs, who have just lost 16 in a row.
bro, I don't get the reason why I really don't truly get Kyrie is you and Kevin Durant were on. Y'all had a they had a they were having a phenomenal season. Kevin Durant went down, of course, but he was going to be back sometime this week or next week. And with both of them staying and playing with each other, they were the number two. Do you know they were like 2 games like away from Boston for first
Brooklyn,
place in the
the
Eastern Conference?
Nets.
Brooklyn, yeah,
Yeah,
when he
absolutely.
was in,
Yeah.
and
Look how
they
good
won
Ben
like
Simmons was playing.
they won 18 out of 20 games, and all of a sudden they was both like, I'm gone. That like, bro, they gonna regret that too. He gonna regret that too. And KD, if you don't win in Phoenix, he gonna regret that too. Is what I'm talking. I know this is just a quick hot topic, real quick, because I know you gotta do your thing, Seven. But I keep trying to tell people, Devin Booker, he shrinks in the
You seen
clutch.
him today?
It's
You seen him at the
he
free throw
shrinks,
line? Oh my
bro. He
God.
does this a lot, though. He does this a lot. People don't
Bro.
really realize that, but he's good. Like he's a really good player, like all-star level player. But when you start talking about superstars, nah, he not him, not yet.
Devin
And
Booker's not a superstar, BA.
he is not a superstar, bro. He is
Wow.
not a superstar. So all these people telling me, well, he led them to the finals. Da, 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 da. Yeah, when Chris Paul is healthy enough, usually Chris Paul take a lot of pressure off of him. And when DeAndre Ayton was playing well with his other role players that they just shipped off to Brooklyn with Bridges and them, and anyways,
They're
he
gonna
he,
need I think Kevin Durant is gonna really solve a lot of those issues, man. Because
bro, I
he's gonna
hope
be
he
the closer.
does. I hope he does because down the stretch, if KD does not have the ball or they load up on him, which we know they're going to do in the playoffs, just like Boston did him last season. What you call it? Chris Paul, I don't know. He be getting hurt. He get hurt every postseason for some reason. Whatever, he older, but when it's gonna Booker's gonna have to step his game up, bro, and feel he's gonna have to be that number two. He's gonna have to be a great number two. That's all
I
I
need
can
to.
say.
I gotta look. I'm gonna have to look at his numbers, bro, because he definitely came up short. I, I need to see the history behind that because I'm gonna call him out on it. I'm gonna call him out on it. If the records show that he has a history of doing this, I'm damn sure gonna call him out on it.
Bro, and I don't even have any stats ahead of me, like in front of me right now.
I'm
But
gonna find him. I'm gonna find him.
one
One ain't
thing,
right.
one thing I noticed about him is a lot of times in the clutch. Like, don't get me wrong, he got some moments, but more times than not, he fumbles the ball, he airballs, he misses free throws, he turns the ball over at important moments. And he's always, not always, but most of the time, he's bailed out. And
Is
today
this
showed it.
is this guy on the screen right now? Let me ask you this way: Can you be? Does dominant mean the best? Does those two have the same exact meaning?
Nah, I think I don't even think the best. I don't even think it's a such thing as the best anymore in the NBA. I don't even think that there's everybody's just great at certain type of things. Dominant definitely doesn't mean the best. Shaq was the most dominant person in the NBA. He never really was considered the best.
Wait a minute. And I heard this argument on oh wow. So Shaq was never the best in the league at any point in his career. Really?
Was he the? I'm gonna say that he was the best. He was the well, I'm not gonna say ever, but I want to say out of his what 16 seasons, 17 seasons, probably 2 years out of the 16 years that he played, he was good. He was the best. He was considered one of the best, if not the best.
What
two
are we
years.
doing? What are we doing with this guy right here?
Nothing. When he come back, they're gonna be scary. They won 14 in a row today. They're gonna be even better.
I'm looking at Giannis as the most dominant player in the league, but he is not the best in the world to me, as everyone is proclaiming. And people be like, "How can you have one and not the other?"
I don't. I don't see how dominant to me. Dominant. It to me is like is. I mean, Luka Doncic is dominant. He's one of the most dominant at his position. LeBron James, one of the most dominant in his position. Steph Curry, the most dominant shooter ever. There are levels and different things of dominant. And the dominance, when they talk about him, is just him playing bully ball. LeBron James do the same thing. And he's 38.
What about both ends of the court?
Yeah, he's better. He's much better. He's a much better than defender than LeBron ever was. I will say that 100%.
So,
And he's
so,
nice.
so just because you're considered the most dominant doesn't mean that you are the you should be the number one ranked player in the league.
Yeah, I don't think that means that you should be the number one ranked player in the league because when you say dominant, that's when you ask the next question: is dominant at what? We can't say he's dominant at everything in basketball. Does he play defense? Sure. Defensive ratings, nice. Offensively, got a lot of holes in this game. Can be slowed down when you play him a certain type of way.
I can't
Dominant.
believe y'all. Larry says KD the most dominant. You seem to disagree that Giannis is bro. Look at the numbers that he putting up, and this is without a jump shot.
Exactly. That's the numbers he's putting up without a jump shot. He get a lot of garbage buckets too
Wow.
because he has a great team. He does though. He gets it's a lot of empty stats that he do get. He'll get a they'll be up by like 15, 16 because you gotta understand he has his team is amazing. So they'll be up by like 15 points already, 20 points. And he's a part of the reason. He's not the whole reason why, but he'll go score. He'll go have 3 or 4 dunks in a row, a couple hook shots, hit a few free throws. Okay, that's cool.
Is young? Are you? Is okay? You got LeBron, Kawhi, Steph, and Kevin Durant. Those 4 guys. I mean, shout out to Lucas, shout out to Nikola Jokic, shout out to Joel Embiid.
Oh,
Is Giannis better than LeBron, Steph, Kawhi, or Kevin Durant?
he's better than LeBron, and
What?
he's better than Kawhi. He is better than both of them
You're crazy. Bro. How is
because
how
you see,
how is Giannis better than LeBron James? Let's start there.
He plays defense, bro. LeBron had one chase down block. Kudos to him. But he was looking like a cone today. You can't tell me that. Yo, he
He
was
got
looking like a
hurt.
cone today, bro,
He
before
got
he got
hurt.
hurt. Before he even hurt his ankle. Before he hurt his ankle, he was still looking like a cone, bro. He's been looking like a cone for like the past like 4 years for real. Like he doesn't play like LeBron. Like like his deep as far as defense, it's over with. Like for him for defense, but I don't blame him now because when he was in Cleveland, he played really good defense. His second time around in Cleveland. When he was in Miami, he played dope defense as well. But his defensive years are behind him, so I can't put him in front of Giannis.
LeBron,
Kawhi, I can't put him either. I can't put Kawhi in front of him either. 'Cause Kawhi don't even play basketball for real.
but given the availability when these guys are on the court, he's better than Kawhi. Giannis is better than Kawhi.
Yes, yes, Kawhi just doesn't. You understand? Like Kawhi, I feel like Giannis has not reached the ceiling of what he gonna be at. I still think he still has another level. Kawhi has reached his ceiling.
It is just,
Like,
it is just insane to me to hear you say Giannis is better than LeBron, and you say it with such
bro,
ease.
yeah, he's
That's
better than LeBron.
crazy. He's
But he is
not.
better. Bro,
No, he's
he's better
not.
than he's better than LeBron, bro. You see, I think with you though, you're like I know you're a LeBron fan. You like that's like your favorite player of all time and all of that. Bro, it's that time where like LeBron offensively can still do his thing here and there. He can pick his spots and stuff, but he's a cone on defense, bro. And if he wasn't a cone on defense, I would put that in consideration.
Does a
Giannis is
cone
not a cone.
does a
He's not a
cone do
cone on
this?
defense.
Does a cone do this? Look at that chase
Yo,
down. Kyrie
bro.
Irving is one of the fastest, one of the best finishers in the
LeBron,
game that we have.
bro. LeBron used to get that. LeBron, Kyrie wasn't even engaged today. I'm not even going to forget Kyrie.
Oh my
But
God, you just don't give
LeBron used to.
LBJ no props.
No, I do give him props. He's one of the greatest to ever do this. You feel me? Like career wise. But LeBron, you understand? LeBron does that. He does. He used to get that like 1 to 2 times a game, damn near every game. He gets that chase down block like once a month now, bro. It ain't like he used to be.
Wow, man.
But he older. He older now. You know, he older. That nigga my age now. So exactly. I give him I like the he has my like I give him that excuse. But that's why he's not Giannis. He's not Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, low key, I don't know. People don't understand that Kevin Durant's slowing down right now too. I know he getting buckets, but he doesn't look explosive or anything.
What about this guy right here? Now, I watched the game with him and the Clippers. I think it was his first game. He played pretty well, but they wound up losing in overtime. The game was close. He was wide open for a three. Paul George didn't even pass him the ball. What do you think the impact Russell's going to have with the Clippers?
I like the pickup. I like
Really?
the pickup. Yes, I love him with that team. I know that they didn't play a lick of defense. It was 175 to 176. That was crazy.
Crazy.
And I watched that game too. I actually watched that game. And that
Double
was a
overtime, right?
crazy game. Double overtime. Yeah, the Clippers, what happened? It wasn't even Russell's fault. Paul George was playing weak, bro. He was turning that hoe over. They were up by like
Mm-hmm.
11 points with like 2 minutes left. It was tripping. But I like the fit, man. I love Russell Westbrook with them. He fit in well with them. But defensively, though, they're gonna have to do something defensively. That's the only issue to me. Because like I know we talk about Paul George and we talk about Kawhi Leonard, but I don't know if it's injury, I don't know what it is, but they don't defend at an extremely high level like they used to. And I know they're getting older as well. They defend pretty well, but they're not great defenders anymore. So, and Russ is I don't want to call him a cone, but he damn near like another cone too. He reach and then somebody teaches him. He gets right past them.
You think he's going to have more success in the Clippers uniform than the Lakers? I mean, he really didn't have that much success, so it's
Oh,
really not that much to measure. But
yeah. He's gonna be the reason. He's going to actually be the reason why. Like he is the sole reason to me that they might mess around and he might mess around and go to the finals or
no
go to the Western
way,
Conference Final. Yeah,
no
I'm
way.
watch. Watch Seven. Watch how they play together. Offensively, they look amazing with him on the court with them. Because he's not looking at like with the Lakers. I don't know what was wrong with him with the Lakers, but actually, yes, I do. He was still caught up in Washington, OKC, and the Rockets, where he had to do a lot and score. He not even really looking to really dominate the score. He's setting boys up. I like him as a point guard on his team. He just got to play D. I think that they can make it to the Western Conference Finals this year.
Whoa, that is wow.
I'm just telling you. It sounds crazy, but watch. You can write this down on a sticky note. BA
Trust me,
said they
I'm
might
keeping
mess around and make it to the.
BA
Don't
is
work it.
one. Yeah, because I respect some of you guys' opinions so much. I keep files, I keep tabs because I like to rub it in later on. So trust me, I'm keeping the files on this one, bro. So let me ask you this. Because we watched Paul George leave Russell Westbrook high and dry for Kawhi Leonard in 2019. Just left him. And we watched Paul George not really want to give Russell the ball when it counted the most the other night against Sacramento. Russell was wide open for the game-winning three. Didn't even think about passing it. Like, we read this book before when we talk about the chemistry of Paul George and Russ. And then Kawhi is not even dependable. So I don't understand where you see the success that coming with this ball club.
Bro, did you see how their offense was moving, bro? They scored 107. They scored 170 something points, bro. Did you see their offense?
They lost.
Their offense is, they definitely lost because they couldn't because it wasn't because of him. It wasn't because of him. It was because of turnovers down the stretch. But with that being said, offensively, they're about to be on a juggernaut level. I know everybody is so high on Phoenix, which they should be. But I'm trying to tell the Clippers are coming, and I'm not even a big Clippers fan at all. I'm not a fan of none of them niggas. But it's going to be some craziness, and I'm trying to tell you, watch them Clippers, man. Watch them Clippers, especially when they get to the playoffs.
Let the Lakers get the 6th seed, and the Clippers sitting at number 3. The Clippers are going home in the first round.
Nah, the LA can't beat. I mean, the Lakers can't beat the Clippers in 6 games.
Are you really?
Not right now.
Wait a minute. The teams that we have constructed, both teams healthy. You got the Clippers over the Lakers in a 7-game series.
Yeah, they're gonna beat the Lakers in 5 or 6.
In crypto. You're crazy.
In crypto. 5 or 6.
Oh my God.
I know you're a LeBron fan, so like me, I'm coming pretty objective because I don't have a horse in any of the in this race. But just coming from an objective standpoint, the Clippers are top to bottom, especially with the with Miles Plumlee coming in too as a backup, which has been doing solid, and with Westbrook coming in as well as Eric Gordon. Bro, watch. Watch.
My thing about it though, and I'm about to get up out of here. Laurie asked me, would I rather have PG taking that last shot or Russ? I mean, for what it's worth, Russell was wide open, and he's the new addition to the team. That's the perfect moment to ingratiate Russell into this, to build that storyline and narrative that we about to be for real. Paul George, not even because Paul George got the double team. Russell Westbrook left him. He was wide open for the 3. Paul George didn't even consider kicking that out. He forced it. So I didn't really, I'm not mad at Paul George's decision, but I looked at what he didn't do, and I'm like, damn, Russ, they don't really think highly of you like that. They talk that shit in these interviews, but when it come down to it, they don't think they're highly of you.
Yo, I want to say shouts out to Anthony. I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm not a LeBron hater at all. I rock with LeBron. I'm just not caught up in all of the sauce.
I think my man BA is definitely a hater, man. Oh my God. You got Kobe above this man and all types of stuff. Like it's wild, bro.
I got Kobe above everybody but one person. There's me.
Lord have mercy. Salute to my
I,
dog, BA, man. Get your bars up, man. BA, man. Let the people know where they can follow you at, bro, before we get up out of here.
hey, salute to everybody, man. Y'all can find me, and I appreciate you having me, Seven, as well.
My pleasure,
Salute
man.
to everybody. Y'all can find me at Get Your Bars Up Media. That's GETYABARZUP space media on all platforms, and we just reached 16,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to that 20K. So come holla. We talk a little sports. Yeah, yes. Appreciate that, man. We talk a little sports, but we talk hip hop and we talk battle rap. So holla at me.
Salute to my dog, BA, man. Get your bars up. Big up to my brother, Larry, in the building, in the Basement Sports Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe to him and my brother K as well, the dynamic duo. They doing their thing out there. And, of course, my brother Anthony in the building. Of course, day one, always supporting. Big up to Anthony as always. Bro, I just watched Battle Truth rip Yo-Yo apart in like 2 videos. You seen them videos? Oh, BA left. I lost BA. Oh man, I wanted to ask BA about some. Oh my God. This guy Battle Truth is too funny. He started going at Yo-Yo Escobar. I thought they was cool. I don't watch 2 videos of him going at Yo-Yo. Goddamn battle rap, yo. Hey, he was tearing Yo-Yo apart. I'm like, yo, what happened? I thought y'all was tight. He calling y'all Yo-Yo all types of losers and suckers and Battle Truth talk about some money team. Some I don't know what the hell he talk about. He yo, that guy, man. Yo, I swear on everything. That man be saying some of the craziest shit with conviction. You can't tell that nigga he ain't the #1 blog. Like that nigga think, yo, man, that nigga Battle Truth is a funny nigga, yo. I swear. When he start to get into all them cases and all that, but I don't be jacking all that when he be so extra, but that's a funny motherfucker, bro. That nigga really think he the top. Yo, bro, funny as shit, bro. The events this weekend look pretty good. I'm telling you, bro. Nah, is BA still in here? I'm gonna show y'all how petty I am. I'm gonna show y'all how petty I am. If BA still in here, let me know. So what we had King of the Dot event, and then we had Remy's event. Yo, I'm so petty, and like if I feel like motherfuckers playing funny when it come to my brand or my platform or my brother, I won't show you motherfuckers no support. I won't watch. I won't invest. I won't spend no money. Remy, I should do a video on that shit. The KODT card had a lot of issues. Yeah, I heard the KOTD card, they brought a lot of people out. Remy Ma had a bunch of issues. BA,
Yes, sir.
was you were you a part of the documentary I did on Chrome 23 when it first came out?
No, I didn't get a chance to make that one.
The 30 for 30. Okay, yeah, because I'm petty, bro. Like I did that documentary before that when that platform first came out, before anybody knew anything about it. I had like 4 or 5 other media platforms on there, including females. I had Wing on there and I had a couple other girls. And I watched Remy do all these interviews and all this shit. And I ain't even talking about giving me an interview or nothing like that. But I'm like, yo, I had like 4 or 5 different media personalities in this one video,
Yeah.
showing light, giving love. I'm like, how they ain't get no opportunities to get an interview? Even the girls. I'm like, that shit is corny as shit.
Facts.
And now every event that happened, every event that happened, it's always some shit, bro. So I please, motherfuckers be asking me about it. My buying pay per views, and I'm like, yo, I'm not support. I only support what supports me. I don't give a fuck who like it, who don't like it, bro. I
As
found
you
that shit
should,
fun.
bro.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, man, that shit is wild, bro.
Yo, bro, that the Chrome 23 that stream was like so because I bought it and you feel me? I get your bars up. Media is a LLC, so of course I got a company credit card, so it's gonna be a write off. It's definitely gonna
Right,
be a write off. But I still feel like I wasted my money with it. The VODs are cool, but the first three battles were good. They got to the fourth battle, which was Hitman Holla versus Easy the Block Captain,
everybody
and in
spent their
that battle got choppy. And then next thing you know, like during the battle, you can hear like it's how you have your stage mics, but then you have people behind the scenes that have the mic that be talking to the people like producers and things of that nature that be talking to the people that be in front of the screen. It's kind of like on first on ESPN first take, right? They be having the little things in their ear and the
money.
producers talking to them. Those producers that were in the background were talking and you can hear their mics. Wow, Easy the Block Captain was rapping.
Rap grade.
Rap,
Direct is
yeah,
he's another funny nigga I don't fuck with. Yo, everybody who's done some corny shit in my direction, it bro, this shit crazy. I remember when what's that shit him and Disaster and Lush One was doing?
you talking about the GTX?
The nigga Disaster came in my inbox. He had inboxed me a couple times before they started this GTX, just talking about how much he respect me and how much he respect my work. But me and K Doze had the This Is Battle Rap platform, and when he started the GTX shit, he comes in my inbox and he telling me how much he respected and he wanted me to be a part of the announcement when they was about to announce their first card and do all this shit. And K Doze used to work for fucking Rap Grid under Direct. So
Yeah, thanks.
just some funny style shit had immediately happened right after for some reason. And even to this day, niggas still ain't heard from niggas. So I be feeling like motherfuckers be having little slick ass conversations about motherfuckers for whatever reason,
Yeah,
backdoor and shit, you know what I mean? And the nigga Direct, yeah, I ain't jacking that either. So if that's the case, then shit. It is what the fuck it is with that nigga too.
bro. Everybody's blaming. People are blaming Remy Ma, right? But I'm saying, what I said in my latest blog was I can't really blame her specifically because she's hosting the event. She got everybody together. It's Rap Grid. It's that's direct. Like you had, he decided to do work for for two major platforms at one time because he did the KOTD versus URL Pat Stay event, which was which was happening at the same time.
Really?
Yeah, they happened. Yeah, both of them were on the same. So
Bandwidth.
the the same bandwidth, and tons of people from both demographics, all demographics of battle rap, went to either one of those and bought them, and you got a ton of people who bought both. So that crashed the server, and yeah, we couldn't even watch the last battle, which was Miss Hustle versus Shuni the Rapper, which was
Wow.
in battle rap world. That's an amazing battle.
Oh yeah.
Like people want to see that. People want to see that, and we couldn't see the rest of the Easy versus Hitman battle. So when that stream crashed, it didn't just crash the Chrome 23, it crashed the Pat Stay event too. So
Wow.
that's this is what's going on in the battle rap world. A lot of people are speaking up and talking about it. But then shout out to ARP. But ARP is over there trying to save people. Talking about, no, don't blame them. He's not greedy for doing that. It happens. It happens. Nah, you should know better than that. This is $65.
He
Don't
another
nobody
nigga.
charge $65.
He another nigga. I ain't jacking. I'm so glad I don't deal bad, cause these niggas be wild as fuck, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You know what I mean? I watch this nigga, man. This nigga funny, man. It's a lot of them cats, man. But yeah, yo, I watched the nigga Battle Truth go at Yo-Yo like 2 times. I'm like, yo, I thought them niggas was homeboys, man. He calling Yo-Yo all types of snakes and foul niggas. I'm like, yo, this nigga Battle Truth, yo. It's just unbelievably funny to me, yo. I don't know
Well,
what it is. I don't know if it's his lisp, his lack of education, his bravado, thinking that he is something that is not, yo. But it's something about this cat. I'll
well,
be fucking dying, bro.
I don't watch Battle Truth for real, but one thing I can say is he's hilarious. He's naturally funny because like he just like he when he gets into like his tough guy role, like he real
Bro, when
recognize
he
real. He
start to
doesn't
cuss, like he's so funny, like he think he's scaring people when he be cursing, and I'll be like, "Yo, this nigga is hilarious, bro." He start talking all these war stories and all these jail stories. I'll be like, "Bro, this is a 50-something-year-old man with no education who came home from jail, who has no work skills, so who's able to generate something on his internet shit." And this nigga be, man, my man Battle Troop be talking like that nigga say, man, I was in the source, nigga, my first year. The source. These niggas
Hey,
be thinking the source that Biggie and Puff was on the cover and Tupac was, they be really painting a picture like that's the set, like it's that like that. Like if
yeah,
they was still a magazine, them niggas would be in that. Like if like yo, that shit is
yeah,
so watered down now, bro. Stop it.
yeah. You could pay. You could actually pay for that now. Back in the day, you
Yeah,
couldn't
bro,
pay.
this shit
You had
ain't
to
in the
earn it.
same. You got
Yeah,
people in battle rap that's writing for it now. Like that shit ain't even legit, bro. That shit, and them people that don't even know nothing about that shit is just too funny to me, bro. This
and this
entire
is
too funny.
and this is exactly why I'm not 100% battle rap on my channel no more. I'm like
Didn't
doing.
you?
I'm really
You
I'm
did the
doing other
30 for
stuff.
30 URL 2K didn't with me, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. I did do that. I did that.
That
Yeah,
lying nigga, them lying niggas, they was in my. I can show you the. I told you when it happened. I said, Joe, them niggas said they was. And I didn't. We didn't do that to get in that in their game.
at
Niggas did
all.
that. That nigga inboxed me was like, yo, the first day he was like, yo, this shit is fire. He told me he had our characters made. I got the messages. I
See,
watched that Royal Rumble and I watched every blogger. This nigga had Cassidy and he had what it Gilly. He had people that wasn't even in battle rap in
bro,
the the media Royal Rumble shit. I was like, yo, what a slap
bro.
in the face. Then a nigga hit me back and was like,
Yeah,
yo, we putting you in the next one. We got another one about to drop.
bro.
I'm like, bro, y'all had all the media
You,
personalities, bitch. Who you think you fooling, bro? Why
you
lie?
you don't remember. You don't remember. I don't know if you had it on a premiere or what. I don't know what. I don't know. I forgot. But he had mentioned me too. Like yeah, like I got you as well. And
Yeah,
I'm
he
like
said
yeah,
he had all our. He told me he had all of our characters made because it was like it was like maybe like 4 of us.
yeah, exactly. I didn't see nothing.
And we
I didn't see
didn't. I
nothing.
didn't ask him to be a part of it. No one. That wasn't even the purpose of the 30 for 30. We just like to. I like to bring light to things
Yeah,
that's happening. But they was
yeah.
digging it because wasn't nobody else doing nothing like that at the time. And yo just was like, man, we about to do something. We're gonna do a media Royal Rumble, and we're gonna put y'all in it. Then he hit me back and said, I got all y'all people's made. Then the shit dropped, and I'm like, what the hell?
I know I didn't see myself. I didn't see you.
Not nobody that was in that motherfucker that I was like, bro, K Doze was in it, but
I seen K Dose. I seen
yeah,
K Dose.
K Doze was in it, but Doze was Doze used to work with the War Report and all that shit. But I was just like, yo, it's so many stories, bro. I could just
Bro, this
don't
is
even get me
this is
started, bro.
bro. This is exactly why I'm not in there. When I was sitting there and I was and niggas was inviting me to the so-called cool table and all of this shit. I'm sitting there kicking it with all these battle rappers, league owners, and all of that shit. And these niggas they want you to stop talking about this league and do this, do that. But then I'm here because I love to do this shit, and
Yeah,
I'm not a URL baby.
that's a fact.
I like all the battle rap. This is what I'm here to cover, everything that I can cover. And then oh, so yeah, you should stop focusing on the Northwest region, bro. Yeah, you continue to do your Northwest stuff, and we're gonna check in with you. But you should start just continue just focus on the URL. The Northwest, yeah, you can say that, whatever, but just focus on the what?
That's your
Nah,
support system. That's crazy.
y'all ain't paying me to do this, bro.
That's a fact.
Y'all. Okay, I can skip the line when I go to events. I can sit in VIP. I can get on stage. That's it.
Niggas
Nah,
don't
niggas,
care
y'all
about
gotta
that
pay me.
shit.
Exactly.
Real niggas do not care about that shit, bro. And that shit crazy. But you know what's so fucked up, BA? It's so many media outlets and bloggers that have went for that. That's why it's so easy for these league owners to try niggas with that because so many of these niggas done accepted that. Niggas did mad work for free and do shit just to be able to come to an event or be around. These motherfuckers do this shit now. Some of the top, bro. You have people in battle rap who are considered top media or
Yes.
considered media that can't give you the name of a microphone, who can't tell you the name of a editing software, who couldn't tell you how to create a template, who couldn't edit a video clip, who couldn't don't know a thing about journalism, couldn't tell you the size of a piece of paper and a pencil. Yo, it's just amazing the titles that niggas in battle rap give themselves, and it's just a crew,
Yeah,
bro. It's crazy.
bro. And it's crazy because a lot of these niggas don't even know the freaking history. They can't
None.
go, bro. A nigga tried to tell me the other day because I got into a debate because I got invited to this to a podcast. So I went up there and I chopping it up, and there's like three other people in there. Tell me why just about everybody in there was saying, yeah, Serious Jones, yeah, he was that was Murder Mook's breakthrough battle. That's when he became, and then Loaded Lux and all of that. And I was like, no, Jay Mills was the breakthrough Murder
Thank
Mook
you.
battle. They're talking about 2000, yeah, around like 2007, 2008. I was like, Murder Mook was already popping. 2002, sir. This is 2001, 2002 is when he battled him. And everybody up there was trying to argue with me, and I had to really pull niggas cards and pull shit out and like let niggas know, like, yo, no, this is before YouTube. Murder Mook was before YouTube. But this is what I'm talking about with the history. And there's a lot of niggas coming into this motherfucker like they know what the fuck going on. But it
Shit
is
is
what it
just
is.
so corny, yo. Shit is so corny, bro. I swear, yo. I can't believe these motherfuckers, bro.
You ain't missing nothing, bro. And this league, I mean, in
I
battle rap,
see.
you ain't
I
missing nothing,
see.
bro.
I see. All right, man. I am out of here, BA, man. It's always a pleasure, brother. You know I'm gonna give you a holler on my next go round, fam. You already know.
For sure, for sure. Salute, team 30 for 30. Holla.
Indeed. All right, people, y'all stay safe. Shout out to the NBA community. I know I got a little bit off topic, but you know, we got to talk our shit, man. This is just how we give it up here, man, at the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Brian, I see you in the building, B. Salute my G. Y'all already know, man. Y'all stay safe. Catch y'all tomorrow on the live stream. I'm out. Peace.